What it do, peoples? What it do? Rob is in the building. What's cracking? Aloha and welcome. It's a Saturday. You know what it's time for. It's time, y'all, for the little bit of BS and a little bit of drum to fill your soul. Yes, we are going to get ready. Kind of a crazy week. I am getting ready to go. I have to go to LA next week. So it's about to get busy, of course. However, it's funny. I was doing my sort of processing of all the things I have to get done before I go. Got to pack gear, right? So, that always requires me to decide what parts of the studio I'm going to dismantle and what parts I'm not. So, leaving next week, so not exactly next Saturday, but the Saturday after that, well, the middle of the week after that, I'm going to be on the road every, at least a week or two out of the month, every month until November. That's the English that I was trying to get to come out of my head. So starting from next week, I have a trip in June and July and in August and in September, and then also I'll see you guys at camp in October. So right now, November, it'll be the first month where I'll be at home for the whole entire month. And that, my friends, is a little bit crazy. Topo Chico, Breakfast of Champions. So today, we're going to get into a little Q&A. But while we are waiting for your cues to come out so I can aid them, I'm going to show you guys something cool. Hopefully, I can log in down here. Let's see. What is it called? Big. I was having fun messing with this yesterday. It's pretty trippy. It is one of the craziest things that I've had an opportunity to play with recently. And I got in just because I happened to see it come up on a press release. And so I did the sign up for the wait list, and it didn't take that long before I got in. It does look like this is going to work. So let me move some of this other crap out of my way, and then we'll be good to go. I'll show you guys what I did. It's pretty incredible. And then let me reload this other page here, and I'll drop this in so we can actually see both. So these are some of the new stuff that I have been mucking around with. Let me go here. Almost there. Hold on. And then do my little get started. Sign in real quick. It's almost done. I'm signing in real quick. Okay, we're in there. So let me show you this. Well, again, don't forget, drop your questions. If you have questions, we'll get there and answer. And of course, look, Tim came with a question. So let me answer this question first. Wow, how'd you get small? All right. For a video podcast with Ecamm, would you recommend the new Rodecaster Pro Duo or the Streamer X? Tim, that is a fantastic question. And the answer is simple. Do you need one input or do you need more? Right? So if you take out the HDMI part, okay, we're going to ignore that part for now because that's the easy part. If you take out the HDMI part, this is a one-channel Rodecaster Pro, meaning microphone. Of course, you do have other things that you can do. I did read the question. Did you get it? Okay, I'll read it again. For a video podcast with Ecamm, would you recommend the new Rodecaster Pro Duo or the Streamer X? All right, now make sure Rich can hear because he's driving from Galveston. And how dare you not watch me? Pull over, damn it. Anyway, so this is the Streamer X. And if you ignore the HDMI part for now, this is a one-channel Rodecaster Pro, meaning one microphone. And you can do a Bluetooth connection I believe, and you can route some other stuff with the software. But in theory, it's a one-channel Rodecaster Pro, so it has all the buttons, right? And then the Rodecaster Duo is a two-channel Rodecaster Pro, but it's actually a couple more channels because there are some virtual channels there as well. I think it comes out to like 4 to 6 total. I forget the exact answer, but primarily it's two microphones, maybe two microphones in the wireless, or two microphones of wireless and the Bluetooth. Anyway, and then the Rodecaster Pro itself is a 4-channel, meaning microphones mixer, but it's actually more like 8 total when you count the other things that you can plug into it. So if you're going simple, that's all you need. Like, you don't have to go any bigger than that. If you are planning to have 2 people in the exact same room, then you get a Rodecaster Duo. If you're going to have 4 people in the exact same room, then you get a Rodecaster Pro. They're the same all the way across the board. They're basically the same. There's not a lot of features that are going to make or break the difference you're missing moving from one to one to one to one. The one advantage the Streamer X has is this size. No, the only one with a capture card is the Streamer X, but a capture card at the end of the day is a cam link on a tiny little thing. What the heck did I do with that cam link, Keely? I'm only asking Keely because I was messing with it the other day while she and I were talking, and I don't know what the heck I did with it. But, I mean, it's literally just a capture card on a little wire like this. That's it. So it's an extra piece of equipment, but it's not make or break. You know what I mean? I love the fact that this is one piece. That's what makes it dope. Man, how the hell did I pack it already? Anyway, there is a capture card that was sitting on my desk. I was playing with it just yesterday. But yeah, this is neither make or break. Because, I mean, literally, you're going to slap a cam link onto the end of this, and this takes up the whole like 3 inches of your space when you add the cam link to it, or the whatever brand you buy. I used to tell everybody don't buy any other brands but cam link, but honestly at this moment in time I'm irritated with with Elgato and cam links, just because they haven't really touched. It came out 6 years ago and they haven't messed with it. It's the same as it was then. So I kind of wish they would do some things to it to improve it. Hopefully that will come sooner or later. But if you only need one camera, you just need a capture card that connects. So if you're really simple, you want to keep it super light and small, this is the move, because it is a built-in capture card and a single channel and 4, pads. The Duo has no built-in capture card, but it's 2 channels, has all of the full mixer type situations built in, and you could do some more efficient routing, and the Rodecaster Pro does all of the above. So yeah, honestly, if don't let the capture card built into the Streamer X be the make or break thing. It is dope that it's there, but that's not, that's pickles with your chicken. That's not the hot sauce. You know what I mean? Like, pickles with the chicken is good, but hot sauce with your chicken is better. There you go. All right. what do you mean you have no idea? Oh, lower shelf on the right. You know what? I'm going to check what Keely said, because we have a hashtag Keely is right. Nope, not it, Kills. It was worth a check, though. Okay, it was actually the upper shelf on the right side. So Keely was almost right. I mean, this is the dongle that comes with the cam link. I normally don't use these. I like to use my own, which is this in here. But same smell. Literally, that's it. I mean, so this doesn't make the system or break the system, right? So there you go. The other thing that I've been messing with a lot recently, or thinking about a lot recently, is, oh, yes, it is. Hold on, Dina. Yes, it is. When I was in Dallas the hotel that I stayed at, which the name I don't remember, but Rich probably remembers. When I was in Dallas, they had their chicken that was pickled breast chicken. Wait, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was marinated in pickle juice. That's what I'm trying to say. It was freaking the bomb. It was absolutely the bomb. And both Mike and I were just like, oh, this is amazing. And then later at lunch, Mike, Rich, and Katie and I went out to lunch, and Katie ate it, and she was like, oh, that's different. I was like, yes, it is glorious. So Dina is right. Taking this as a dub. 100%. You can. You can. Okay, so let me show you guys some stuff. Again, if you have any cues that you need, throw them in the chat. Let's check this out. Hopefully, I set my Rodecaster Pro efficiently to do this stuff. I relish this conversation. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. All right, so I was messing with this the other day, right? And I'm actually pretty impressed. Now, I'm going to give it a rudimentary thing. This is Music LM. If I back out, Google announced the AI test kitchen, and some of the stuff that they're working on right now is this Music LM. But as they're adding things to it, they're going to have more things that you can do in this mix. Okay, so Music LM basically generates music. Now they're really short for now, but they give you some information on how to make a good prompt. And it said, actually, let me not copy and paste this. Let me screenshot this and bring it to the screen so it'll be a little bit bigger, make it easier for us to see. So we'll just drop that chair. It says, be very descriptive. Electronic or classical sounds the best. Mention the vibe, the mood, or emotion you want to create. Create queries that mention specific artists or include vocals. Oh, sorry. Queries that mention specific artists or include vocals will not be generated. You improve the model by giving the feedback as of all the other models, and they're not saved automatically. So, make sure you click the download if you want to save them. Okay. So I was like, say you're out and about and you're doing the coffee shop reel, right? You literally just come in here and do, smooth hip hop lo-fi coffee shop vibe. I would just keep it. It should be more descriptive than that, but smooth hip hop coffee shop vibe. All right, there we go. I put a smooth hip hop coffee shop vibe for YouTube shorts showing travel scenery. And then we just hit the button, let it think for a second. Second track. I don't know if you guys get, hey, the second track was dope. The second track was dope, but hey, if you like the other one, let me know. I'll slap it a trophy real quick. Let me generate another. Actually, I like the second track. I'm going to stick that in the Instagram video today. I got to let y'all in on a little secret. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm doing it right now. Just throwing something together. I haven't posted it yet, but I want y'all to see this. I have been sitting on not posting for the last couple of days because right there. I like it when you do it right there. My next IG post will be IG post number 10 grand. So I've been wanting it to do something and I haven't mucked with it yet, but yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out. Anyway, so back to here. Luigi says, "Can you make it longer?" What did that come out to, by the way? I swear never mind. I know what I do. I just pull the download. I'll grab the MP3 and look at it there. So if I do a get info, it came out to 20 seconds. Okay. So let's try what Luigi said and let's do 60 seconds in length. Length. I should know how to spell. All right. See if it can do that. Good question. And Kills, I don't know, but I'm pulling up your thing right now. That one is the off tempo is a little bit crazy. No, Luis, that didn't seem to do anything. Now, Keely asked about this. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I haven't actually been looking at generative music at all. Because I don't know. I've just been busy doing generative pictures. So Keely's question about Iva, whatever. Avia? No, that's wrong. Anyway, it just reminds me of some bootleg sneakers back in the day. Anyway, let's see what it says. Let's go to pricing. You can do free, no copyrights owned, blah, blah, blah. Oh, copyright is owned by Avia. Oh, wow. You got to go to 33 if you want to own it. No monetization. Credit must be given. 3 downloads a month. Track durations up to 3 minutes. That's a win. Or you can go like 11 bones a month. Keely gonna have me real time messing with something. Oh yeah, I wouldn't. You could easily make it longer with a bunch of different programs. But yeah, Rob said that Audition could make it longer. So can Premiere. So can a bunch of different. There's a lot of apps that you can do to make it longer. That's a good idea. I would just go in the center, find a pattern, find the 2 or 3 different patterns, and just slice and copy it and put it back together. I mean, that's what 40 years of DJing. I can make it longer myself. All right, so yes, username is confirmed. Man, Keely got me shooting in the dark over here, but we're gonna try, and we're gonna say create composition. Oh, wait, let's do this. Create this. Generating a profile. The key signature doesn't matter. That's cool. Duration, let's do 30 seconds to a minute. And then we're going to do a single creation. That's cool, but it's not giving me a chance to add any extra stuff. But let's go. Let's go. It's still spiraling. Well, on first situation to know, of course, this has to do with money. Google's one is way quicker because, well, they own all of the servers in the planet besides Amazon. So this bad boy is still thinking. whereas Google is done. So speed wise, Google is quicker. I do like the fact that you can make this longer. Um, One of the things that I would like is the ability to give it some style and some flavor because I like lo-fi, but I actually like lo-fi in the vein of what's known as like Tokyo jazz, right? That makes some of the cooler hip hop lo-fi vibes right now. So let's listen to this. This was a track created by Keely. It's 43 seconds in length. I hope you're going to build on that. And the switch should happen right now in 5. Go. And switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, musically it's sound. It doesn't have the same doohickey, but since we're rabbit holing over here, Keels, let's download it for the desktop. Come on, I do not mind shooting in the dark. I'm gonna blame Keely for all of this. Oh, I hope you do not have to do any like rebooting type action. Nope, you just drag and drop. Gangsta. That is done. Let's fire it up. Their first shot was good, but I'm gonna give it like a 6. Musically, it was on point as far as catching the 16s and 32s. Its bars were correct, but it was a little boring. But we're giving it a second to load. Let me get rid of a bunch of things on the computer here that are just wasting energy. Pure energy. Close Slack on the weekends. You ain't at work. All right. I'm gonna leave Discord open. Close. Man, I had a lot of stuff open. What the hell are you doing? So the one problem with having the Mac Studio is you have like 5,100 apps open and you don't even know until you pull up that dock at the bottom, and it's like, fam, why do you have 25 apps open? Like, really though, do you really need 25 apps open? No, you don't. All right, I'm just logging in real quick. Give me a second. One is the loneliest number that you ever knew. Let's go. Hi ho. All right. 2-factor authentication, people. Yes, it slows things down, but it is really real. It is probably the best thing that you can do. Especially recently, I don't know about you guys, but the amount of like crazy spam that has been just coming is insane. It is borderline insane. I got a spam yesterday that said it was from Meta, and it looked real, but I'm smart enough to catch the things that Meta would never say. And yeah, it's pretty psycho. What did Miss Eileen says? Oh, there you go. All right, here we go. So now let me do this real quick. Let me rearrange the party. So I'm gonna take this browser situation and let me duplicate that. And then make sure we're active. Come here, Google Chrome, Ava, whatever her name is. Ava. And then we're gonna do like that. I'm just trying to make it so I can see y'all and see Ava at the same time. So never mind the weirdness of the background. And let me make Ava slightly bigger. Oh, you don't adjust? You just jump to whatever size you feel like jumping to? Girl, this is my computer. All right, cool. Here we go. So let's do a different composition. Let's go to generation profiles and see what that does. You know what's funny? I kind of like this. Okay, so you can add an influence. Let me see if that works. Drag and drop a MIDI or audio file here, or use an existing influence. Okay, I like that. I like that. Generation profile. Let's do. Oh, I am super curious of what they think Afro House is. Some coders in the Ukraine, what they came up with Afro House. Don't really care about the key signature in this particular point. Let's do a minute to a minute 30, and then let's create a track. Oh, actually, it only counts for when you download, so let's tell it to do 4, and then create tracks. Ooh. Paul said he got an email from his account, Google account, saying his social security number had been canceled. Yeah, I'm with you, Rob. So far, yours is definitely way better. Um, yeah, see, the thing about like the way you do it with LM, and this is where LM could shine, or even Ava, whatever this girl's name is, what her name, how this could shine for somebody like Rob or my nephew Kazuma, who's getting into this, or myself, is you could get a general new idea. Like, say you're sitting on Chrome, right? You got no ideas, but you have something you need to do on a deadline. Client didn't really give you the budget to be spending too many hours with this. I could take this basic bed from here and I have a seed, right? So if I go to this guy and listen to this, so I have a seed, all right? So I could take the pattern. I'm going to drop like a 4 on the floor. I'm going to take their piano, change it to like a synclavier or Fairlight or something, pick a different piano, take the snare and take it full 80s, throw a little gate on it, or use a different type of snare, a snare that has a deeper sound or more metallic sound or more drumline sound or whatever. But I could take that basic idea and run with it. At the end of the day, that's what we did in hip hop. We took a sound and we changed it and made it different and then ran with it. If you look at some of the greatest, basically they were just the best at taking sounds from random places. There are full-on kick drums in songs that you heard that is a 2x4 hitting a couch that has been properly adjusted to come up with a different thing. So if nothing, I definitely don't think this is ever going to replace somebody that knows what they're doing. GarageBand, Logic, Fruity Loops. There's a bunch of apps out there which allows you to just generate loops on your own and come up with cool stuff. And here's the secret sauce. All of the tracks on Epidemic Sound are created using loops that have been downloaded from the internet from other folks and just been rearranged into something new. It's like going on, Dina, help me out. What's the show where you get the basket with the ingredients and you got to make something, but every chef ends up with a different dish? I forget what it is, but that's what it is. So I can go to different. I can give Rob a set of samples. Actually, hold that thought. I'm going to make my English make all the sense in one fell swoop. I can't play this for you guys, but I want you to check it by yourself because it'll make more sense. So, for producers, one sample. There you go. There you go. So this is a YouTube thing. Check these out. These are very good. But just to this person looked like small Aubrey. Get a idea of how this works or what I mean by what I just said, because it might not have made sense, but it makes sense in my head. If you watch this video, this will be the same thing. Here's another one. 4 composers, 1 scene, right? Same simple. So you're going to be given, thank you, Luis. Thank you, Neats. Appreciate it. You guys came through. And the OG Iron Chef, actually, correct. There you go. So this will give you an idea of what I'm talking about in my head, right? People can be given the exact same stuff and come out with something different. So in a way, I think this is dope that you can get a basic seed. Even for you guys, you can get a pattern type seed and then go in logic loops and build something that's even different so it can be yours, right? I don't know if you guys remember back in Vlogmas 2-3 years ago, India just went in GarageBand and made like a long bed for her Vlogmas videos just using logic loops. It's kind of pretty cool what you can do with that. Anyway, so let's go back to Keely's friend over here. Let's see. Also Taco Bell. Exactly. That is good. That is good. Let's see what it did. I don't know if it's just me, but these are musically boring. Yeah. No. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. The fact that it thought that doing it in D sharp minor is also weird because you do D minor when you want to make everybody sad. Can you say it again, Rob, for the people in the back? All right, so we're going to do what Keely said. We're going to compare this. We're going to go back to Musically, and we're going to ask it to do something similar. But I got to use real words. Yeah, you like my boring music? That's not exciting at all. Like, that didn't even come close. All right, so let's see. Let's try this. And let's make it extra sad like them. I would never do this. I'm never making a D minor anything unless you're trying to make people sad. In a horror movie, it's a known quantity that you build in D minor. They did it in 4/4, but like pretty much most houses in 4/4, and they actually did it at 125. So I'll be fair and give it 125. And then let's try from here. So I just said upbeat Afro house track at 125 BPM in the key of D minor. It sounds like 1988 right there, but the first one was better than the second one. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Like as you listen to that, the first one actually had a little bit of more drive. So it's funny, but it's still better than what Iva came up with. I think of all the AI tricks in the game, music will definitely be the hardest one because music requires, I don't know how to say this. It requires a certain je ne sais quoi. Like, I can't, yeah, right? The second one, it sounded like something the Bengals would have made if they were stoned. Well, actually, they were stoned. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. To me, I can't try to say, I can't bring this word. I've never stuck for a word, but there is a thing in music where no matter where you are, bad mood or not, there's certain tracks just the beat alone will get you twisted, right? Now, let's compare. I'm on the road now. See, Keely done started something. Now, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go to my services that I use. Let's start with EP, Epidemic. Okay, this is kind of fun. It's not available in Canada. What? Man, I don't know what they're doing, but, I mean, Canada should be in there. All right, let's do this. Let's see. AFROHOUSE. Bam. Let's try. This is 122 is close. Whole different. I'm sorry, AI, you was not even in the ballpark. You were outside looking in the fence waiting for Tony Gwynn to send one out to you. Come on, let's try it again. 110 is a little slow. I don't want to make it unfair by giving you a whole different BPM, because if I give you a whole different BPM, you're going to get confused. So let me sort these by beeps, and let me drag this up to a minimum of 120, I'll do 122, which will put us in the ballpark. And then I'll do no more than 135, which is close enough for, a pitch shifter, and then call it. All right, so let's listen to any more. Come across, the rest of these are saying Latin. Here's another Afrobeat joint. This is what DJ Rob explains to you what I was trying to say to you. It got stuck in my head. Okay, I want you to hear this. The swing of an Afro beat was completely missing from both of the AI options, right? And what I mean by that is where you take either your snare or your tom and you go a dunk, 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 right? A tak, tak, tak. Right? Always in the Afrobeat track or, something to that nature, right? So you hear it here. They completely ghosted it on the other track. Here's another one. So you hear the tack, 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 tack. That little shuffle, that swing, that's an Afrobeat thing, right? Completely missing from the other tracks. Actually, the one LM track had it, but it's way more prominent here. Now, in this particular part of the track, they're building a tension, right? So I'm going to let the last 7 of this go, and right on the 8, you're going to hear a switch that either heightens the tension or releases the tension. didn't change it. This producer is dragging shit. Should be a switch here. 5, 6, 7, and nah, this guy's not that good because he dragged it too far. Now here comes the lift. It should lift right here. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, and. All right, that one was definitely produced by, I'm not going to say it, but Paul said it. That one was produced by somebody that went to country one time. Oh, let's see. There's actually not a decent selection here, so let's go and check out my other service real quick. This was a very, you know what? I was just going to show you guys Music LM. Keely posited a very dope question. And then as you hear it, like this is one of those things that sounds good on paper. But as you compare it to actual producer, including the dude with, less than a prominent amount of melanin that went to the country one time and came back and made an epidemic sound, even his sounded better than what the AI did. All right, so let's go to Jeanery and let's see. Man, one thing that Artlist always messes me up on is it messes me up on my search box because I always have the struggle when I'm in here. There it is. Nope, I'm in house. Okay, so they see, and again, they call it different stuff on different stuff too. They put it as Afro House is separate. All right, and let's look here. I don't want any poppy sounds. I hate when they call it world in electric, but it is what they do. That don't count. That doesn't count. Oh, Jesus. You guys are suffering over here. I'll do it, make it easier for this. You took it way Mexican. Okay, so in this particular situation, Epidemic Sound is kicking Artlist's butt. Yep. They're not even close. Epidemic Sound is kicking their butt on this particular one. Actually, I like Artlist music. They have really good music, but they are pulling the wrong sauce over here at this moment in time. And what's funny is here, I never noticed this until now, but they don't even have like a straight house category. So they do the weird thing of putting house inside the electronic category, and that's not the same. Like they're not even close to the same. So yeah, poo-poo on their selection here, but I actually do like the music. You just got to know what you're looking for. So let's go and check out the lo-fi joints again, so you can hear a little bit of a difference from like what I was just playing versus this. I mean, musically, it's just different, man. You hear that? Like, it just has like a whole different build to it. Like, yeah, you can edit to this stuff. It was giving you Bob James. See, this is that Tokyo Jazz lo-fi swag. All right, so let's have a conversation real quick about. Hey, stop that. Be quiet. Let's have a conversation about this real quick. I want to know from you guys, especially you guys that are having business tags in your IG, right? So in your business tags under IG. Oh, first of all, if you don't have Epidemic Sound, let me not lose an opportunity to get paid. Bam. There's your Epidemic Sound sauce right there. And then just to keep it regulated, boom. I like both. Artlist does have good stuff on it. Their categories are a little bit different, so you have to look. You got to just look differently, right? If you go by their video theme situation, you can normally get there quicker. Just because their sorting is better in that sense, but their search is harder. If that makes any sense to you, right? So anyway, for those of you guys that have a business set up for your IG, I'm curious. You know how using the tracks that are in IG, you ever have one all of a sudden get claimed and then you get a thing from you get a thing from Instagram saying that your video can no longer be played in this many countries? So I'm starting to be of the mind that using trending music on IG isn't always what's best. You're not just a person just feeding for likes. You're trying to do business, right? If you're feeding for likes, then maybe picking trending audio is good. But if you're trying to do business, it might be better to use tracks from Artlist or Epidemic or Upbeat or wherever. Keely, what is yours called? And if you have it, go ahead and put your affiliate link. Keely has one that costs like $120 flat, and you never got to pay for it again. They sent me something to ask me if I wanted to be part of their thing because I'm an Epidemic ambassador, and I'm Artlist. I'm just an affiliate. But as an Epidemic ambassador, the one that Keely uses, whose name escapes me, they sent me an email. They asked me if I wanted to be in their affiliate program, and I was like, I got like 5 music services, pimp. I'm done. But I forget what the name of it is. Anyway, I'm just really curious. Has any of you guys thought about that? Especially you, Michelle. You're in the list. There you go. Let me get this. And let's put it on blast for Keels. Just want to let you know, copy. All of these are affiliate links for anybody that come up saying that I didn't tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. If I put a link on there, there's a large percentage chance that it might be an affiliate link because that's called doing business. All right. So this one is pretty cool, though. Gretchen says she also uses it too, because you might just want to do the single payment and not be on the monthly payment thing. And honestly, the only reason why I didn't spend any more time looking at it is I already have too many. I have like 4 services. So let me take a peek at it real quick and let's see what they got to say. Sorry, I was cleaning my lens. I ain't going to lie. Let's take and pop in Keely's link. If you can swing it, like even if you're going to do, this one was a lifetime for like 100, 200, something like that. Oh, it's not on sale no more though. Lifetime now is 500. Woo! Hold on. I think Keely, you must have got a deal, right? You got the lifetime at like 200 bones or something. Anyway, so they probably know my bet is that they do it a couple times a year, but here it is. If we go to the audios and will you let me listen to things without logging in? Yes, you will. What nice people. I appreciate you. All right. Electronic. Can I sort? I don't see sorting, but it might just be because I'm not logged in. This is In the Vibe. Let's listen. Go. Okay. Should have been a switch right there. And go. Not bad. Not bad. I don't want to play it too long because I'm probably going to get in trouble for this whole stream anyway. I can guarantee you guys this stream is going to get demonetized. So just keep that in mind. I can put money on it now. Y'all sent me down a whole different rabbit hole. Liam Back is one of my favorite for instrumentals. Okay. Was that guy that was over there? I see their categories too, and they also categorize house music as electronic, which is true, but I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they would just call it house, because that's what we call it. Like, use the terms of the people. Like cinematic, electronic, hipping hops. Let's check it. Did it build the tension right there? And now drop it. Nobody can stop this. Okay, they're singing. But yeah, see? It's funny, right? If you do this long enough, you can actually tell, even with no, like, producer or DJ training, you know where choruses should begin or where songs should have a change or when the drop is coming. If you go to any EDM party, you know exactly when the drop is coming. And then the whole crowd goes nuts, right? And it's always funny when the drop is not the drop is not where the drop should be. The whole crowd goes, I mean, everybody's drunk, stoned, rolling, all of the above, couple bumps in them. When the drop doesn't drop when the drop's supposed to drop, you piss off some people. Sometimes I used to do stupid stuff like drag the drop longer by like looping the build. People look at you like I'm going to murder you if you don't let it out because that tension is real. Yeah, I agree with you. What you said, Valid Vibes. I agree with you. Okay, let's cover something though, because what I think this is cool. Another thing to pay attention to. Epidemic Sound, we got that. They're gold standard, right? They're amazing. Artlist is dope. This audio stuff has decent sounds. What's really weird, if you happen to have something like Elements or Story Blocks, they have decent sounds, but a lot of their music stuff is not very musical either. And what I mean by that, I almost have to show you, but when you listen to this, the mixes are right. Dang, that don't make no sense. Rob, Ballard Vibes, help me explain what I mean by the mixes are right. All the instruments are in position where they seem like they go where they go, right? When I was listening to the stuff from Musically, it seems like it's okay. But when you're listening to the one from Avila, whatever her name is, the mix isn't right. Like it's super soft and weird, right? And change. See, like the change didn't even come. Like, yeah, like the piano is sitting with the drum, not in front of the drum, right? You're never going to a stage, maybe Travis Barker, where the keyboardist is behind the drummer. So, yeah, it's just weird. Ooh, I accidentally almost banned Rich. My bad. Yes, I saw that, Rich. I saw that. That's one of the things that's dangerous about like using Epidemic Sound or Audio Jungle or these other guys. I have had videos that I have posted years ago finally come up in the band because the other person changed companies or maybe they got signed by a label or the band broke up and they got in a fight or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You know what, Vibes? Let's take a quick dip into that. So right now, I'm going to say still, I like the. I think Epidemic Sound and Artlist are kind of side by side. I think audio definitely fits into this category. Upbeat is incredible. It's just a little messy because they're growing and they're just letting a lot of people in. But Upbeat is super cheap. It's $7. No, it was an accident. I was trying to click something and I accidentally. I don't think I can ban you. You're a moderator. Anyway, um, if the video is as satisfying as seeing the Death Star explode, I'll give it a like. There you go. Wait, Vader Nation. Don't talk about my people like that. Let's go check out what Ballard Advisors say. So I'm going to come in and open up the old Logics. Yeah, sorry, Ava. You got some growing to do. I think for the people doing presentations, the corporate type people who maybe don't really understand music like that, they probably won't know the difference and they'll probably like it. I am about to put this computer through some work right now. So let's go here. Let's go to Logic, Booyah and then this is live loops, right? So we'll just go and pick a Genery and we're going to go house, right? And then if you have any descriptions that you want to add in here, you can do, let's do grooving. I like grooving. I'd love me some melodic, you know. Melodic house is the bomb. I don't think we need to go with cheerful or whatever. We'll see. Maybe we'll come in and play around with it later. And then in here, we definitely need drums. Whatever. Okay, I can sort that when I get to where I get. Okay. Um, uh, I thought about it, and here's the thing. I have seen so many videos recently of new creators, and a couple of my Japan creators starting to use that song. And I'm like, man, you can get. And so I think, Dina, I think that's how people like Roberto, who had 10-year-old videos, get in trouble. Somebody comes in and buys the perma license, and then it wipes out everybody else. So I think Epidemic did say they had some stuff in place that wouldn't happen. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious, like what that would do. I think if I was going to do a permanent one, I have way too many friends in the industry that could generate me a dope track. And I don't know if you know this, but I can spit bars myself. So like, yeah, maybe I could just make my own. I just never felt like taking the time to sit down and do it. When we were at camp, If I get drunk enough, I'll spit bars for you. Actually, let me do drums first. Hold on. Stop that. Okay. I want to do the drums. Oh, you know what? Am I? Yeah, I'm here. Okay. So let's do the piano first. Oh, wait. Let's do one thing before we do this. Oh, you know what? You're dumb. You got to be here. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're going to stop that. We're going to do 128. There we go. So you can just go put a 1. Put a 2. Put a 3. Put a 4. See? Super simple. Super simple, right? Like this logic stuff is kind of relatively dope. And there's a bunch of like videos that show you how to work your way through all of this. I'm just goofing. Play. Hey, why you can't do that? I need to add a new drummer track. Oh, even better. You can come in here and do it this way. But can I replace that? No, I can't. I haven't played with this enough. Go louder. So I've done this a lot on my what do you call this thing? What do you call this thing? iPad, yes. Oh, sorry, Paul. Thank you. So you can get in here and mess with the drum tracks and stuff like that. And then they, of course, they have different ones you can add, but you can move these things around. You can go soft, loud, complex, simple. You just kind of move this around. Kind of lets you get in here and play. Or you can just build it straight out of like building loops, right? Stop that. There you go. All right. Delete that. Right. You can come here, you can duplicate these tracks, add another track, right? You can add piano tracks over here, right? So anyway, as you build, you can just go in here and build how you want this. You can set your quantization For most times, you're going to probably use one bar. It's just the simplest way to do it. But you have so many choices of packs in here. You can get in here and just show only the tech house packs, right? If you want to see. So let me see if I can sort it this way. Clear my genres. Okay. Why do I not have anything in there? Okay, there we go. And have no descriptions. All right, I think I cleared it all. Maybe I don't have these loaded. Anyway. Oh, you can also go over here and set it up in simplification modes. So if you enable all the features, then you get more stuff, right? So you can make Logic as as simple or as complicated as you want. Yeah, I haven't really messed around in here a lot, but there's a lot of stuff that you can do with this. You got jam packs in here. You can re-index all your loops, so it makes it easier for you to find, because God knows I haven't opened them in a while and I got stuff on external drives. So that also could be causing some of our issue here. But yeah, I consider it from a, oh yeah. I wonder what do they tell you the pricing is for that? Sorry, Michelle. Going, man, my nephew uses Fruity Loops to like reckless abandon. I haven't messed with Fruity Loops in forever. To me, it was fun back in the day, but Fruity Loops is also pretty good. So anyway, you can see you have all kinds of different layers of beats in here. That's some Black Snake Moans action right there. Adding machine sounds. You got all kind of stuff in here, right? So you can easily find different beats. I like this. This reminds me of like some of that 80s stuff, which would be like, I hear music, it makes me dance. Look how we can, cause here I come. Because weekends were made for fun. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Some of y'all was grooving just now. Don't lie. Some of y'all started grooving instantaneously when you heard that, right? So, yes, it is really unique how you can get in here and mess with this stuff, right? As you drop them in, you can see your elements on the track. You can adjust levels and things down here. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, technically it does, Matt. Hold on, I got to read that for Rich. Technically it does, but it's not as seamless as it used to be. So Matt says that Final Cut and Logic should work together for sound effects. It does. But before Final Cut Pro X, the round tripping was tighter. And since then, they went very music oriented for Logic, which was good for Logic. Like it really brought it up into the level of some higher end tools. But for the video guys that were like half-assing it, it kind of broke it. So yeah, I do wish they tighten this up. I think they will now that there's an iPad situation. Oh God, hiccups. The one thing I didn't do today, I didn't bring my iPad because it would have been interesting to do this on iPad. So I think we're going to have to make a beat on the iPad to see what we come out with. That'll be just different from doing this. Like, I just wonder how cool it would be to do this on the iPad. It's recording my horrible piano action. Anyway, Let me stop messing with this. This was, I think I loaded the wrong version of like the way that you know that I see live loops when I do it on the iPad. When I do it on the iPad, it's a little different. You don't have the part where they're expecting you to play a track. Um, so you can do like software tracks or drummer tracks or whatever. It to me, building this stuff is so much easier on the iPad. I've normally done it on the iPad, but the other day Cosmo was in here playing around, and he makes just. I mean, the kid's 13 and he makes just incredible stuff with Logic, but it's worth a look into if you, especially all you guys that bought the bundle, you already have Logic. So I would say just for the fun of it, try go into loops and look at some of the cool stuff you can do. There's lots of videos on YouTube about it, but it is kind of interesting where we are with the whole AI music thing. I have been ignoring it up until now just because the image generation has been incredible. The new Photoshop stuff that's out right now is incredible. We're just in a whole different ballpark. So I've been really focused on text generation and focused on the image generation. But recently, something said I want to check out the music, and so I went to go check it out. And I gotta say, it's way off in comparison to where the other stuff is. It's way off. Now, I've had seen people doing some cool voice things. I signed up for this. I haven't had a chance to play with it, but what is it called? LAYHQ. No, HT. I haven't had a chance to send them my stuff, but this is another site that I have been messing with. It's called Play HT, and it allows you to generate your voice.
Success isn't about how much money you make. it's it's about the difference you make in people's lives.
Can you see that? You got AI voices throwing laughs in now. That's crazy, right? That's crazy.
Merging neuroscience, psychology, and mindfulness with practical takeaways for being more focused.
That one does sound AI.
Welcome to this tutorial. This guide will take you through a series of over 30 videos.
So does that one.
At the 90-day marker, it's a good idea to check in and review the employee's performance and to gauge their feelings.
That one does not. It's getting scary, folks.
An onboarding process is used to help new employees adjust to the social and performance aspects of their jobs as quickly as possible. For a successful
That dude said process, so he's friends with Keely.
A remarkable man in possession of limitless curiosity and intellect, Elon Musk makes a
Oh
fascinating...
God, fire that. She mentioned that dude. But yeah, so I've been messing with this. I have to finish putting in my voice, but it basically, it will help you generate your voice plus generate AI voices. And this one is pretty cool. I learned this one from my buddy Jeff. Very interesting. Like, we're getting it. 11 Labs is still top of the food chain, but these guys are making some interesting moves, and they're going more for the business case. So we're getting into some really cool territory. And again, I just think it's things that you should know about, or at least have a general knowledge enough to be safe with it when you decide you want to do something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you need to go all in on it. If you want to, that's you. If you don't, that's you. But generation has gotten so much better. Some of the tools that are out there have gotten so much better, and yeah, it's it's crazy. That's all I can say. It's crazy. I'm having a lot of fun messing around with this. And so, Michelle, here's one that I discovered the other day. I forgot the name of the Canva plugin, but maybe I can look and find it real quick. You might know, what is the Canva plugin that basically generates off of your Excel sheet? It's called data something. Why can't I think of what it's called? Hold on. What is it called? It's not the SharePoint. Let me check it out. Data, is it Data Pocket? No, but it's similar to that. Yeah, it's a bulk create, but I'm trying to remember the name of the actual. There's a plugin for Canva that allows you to bulk create based off of a spreadsheet, and I swear it's called Data something. Oh my God, I forgot the name. Anyway, I haven't messed with it yet, but basically you go to Chad and you say, okay, here is my writing, read this. Now, make me a spreadsheet of the salient points and put it in, like 3 columns. You basically bring that in to Canva, and then it will read the spreadsheet and generate all of the various things that you want based off of that. Yeah, Matt, I know it's called Book Crate, but I swear when a person did it, it was something else. And I don't know why I'm tripping right now. I don't know why. And you know what? You could be right. Maybe I'm missing it. But I'm going to do Instagram story real quick. Because the design had to be compatible with the bulk create tool, if you will. Yeah, I don't see it. Anyway, I think that's cool though. I think it's cool that you can basically get in and pull data directly in. Yes, the DID is also pretty cool. DID is also pretty cool. I haven't gone in and done a full DID thing yet, but I've been messing with it. Yes, it does import the CSV. That's the one I'm looking at. And so, yeah, they're saying it's bulk create, so maybe it was bulk create, and I should stop smoking when I watch these things. But I think it's incredible how you can, basically, you've always been able to use different design programs to sort of pull this in. This is funny. All right, let me round this up into a sentence that will make actual sense. We have had people forever and ever and ever saying, I want to create lower thirds for my show using a spreadsheet. And they want us to write it into like the whole Ecamm situation. And I'm like, you could do it with Canva. Like you've always been able to do it with Canva. Matter of fact, you could do it with Photoshop, And so this is one of those things where it's actually easy to just do it rather than add it to a program that like 5 people will use. And they've just taken it to the next level because now you can go into ChatGPT and have it do it and quotes of your favorite movies or quotes from your favorite person or from all of your videos, because now that it can read your websites, it can go and grab top 10 tips that you've written about branding over the last 6 months, and then we go grab them and it will help you generate the spreadsheet on the fly rather than you having to create the spreadsheet. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Rich, Matt, and Michelle. Yes, it is. We're in a whole brand new space right now, and I've been just blown away by the stuff that people are creating, and yet folks are still mad. Folks are still trying to figure it out. Folks are still worried about their kids cheating on the test. Kids cheat on the test anyway if the teacher sucks. If the teacher's good, they don't cheat. It's so simple. So yeah, we're in a whole brand new spot. So super interesting. If you want to see what Michelle is talking about, let me give you a link to go and check this out. I watched a video on this the other day. It was pretty incredible. But there is the doing your avatars with Canva and DID. It is super saucy. Super saucy. We are getting into a whole new territory, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't know people. Anyway, speaking of AI-oriented things, I am. Hold on, let me see if she answered me back. I'm bringing you guys someone to hang out with us on Tuesday, and it's going to be Rebecca from Opus. And we are going to have us a good old time. Let me see, linked it in. Okay, good to go. So, yes, I'm just answering back to Rebecca. So, yes, we're going to have Opus. We're going to talk with them on Tuesday. Rebecca's going to come through. And, yeah, we're just going to have fun. We're going to show you some things. I know Luis has been loving the whole 9 yards. Like, Luis is all about it. Freaking Paul. Yo, I don't know if I can show this, but since I'm already getting in trouble for this stream, let me see if I can pull up this video, because it literally is one of the funniest things I've seen this week. And I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. We're going to pull this, and there we're going. All right, where is this? Okay. I'm just waiting for it to get back to the beginning. Hold on. Almost there. All right, here we go. Since we get in trouble, we might as well get all the way in trouble. All right, let me undo this. This is literally the funniest thing I've seen all week. I hope this works.
Star Wars, bro. I think he just thought of something, bro. He pulls out a lightsaber. I want that. What up, bro?
Say something about May the 4th be with you.
Make the force there with you now. Look, listen to me, look. Hear me, I say, look. I just don't think you're my son enough. Jamaican.
There you go. That was it. Look. We're not taking y'all your son, you know. Anyway, that was it. I just had to end it on that. So, boom. What is the best site for hosting courses in your opinion? That is a massive conversation. I've tried like 3 different ones. That's tough. It's really tough. It depends on how you want to do it. And Kajabi is good. It's missing some things, but they're the big horse on the block. So if you need help and support and a decent sized community of other people doing what you're doing, and you want to kind of one choice tool, Kajabi is dope. But if you could do things on your own and you're a little bit more self-sufficient and you want to spend a lot less, I would say check out Samcart or Thrivecart. Mighty Networks is messy, but people like it. They're scrappy. They're cool. They got decent features, but I just think they're a little messy. Yeah, there's a lot, Matt. Unfortunately, there's way too many out there, but Kajabi is probably the best years of messing around with it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Keely says, after years of paying big money and doing all the frictionful things, I'm going to strip it backwards and go with a basic e-commerce and unlisted YouTube videos. I do not disagree with this statement. I really don't. And that's where something like Samcart, or I don't have narcolepsy. It just, my brain got stuck. Squarespace. Strangely enough, I can't believe I said that on YouTube. That one not sponsored, but Squarespace is building it all into their platform now because they're watching so many people go to so many things and leaving Squarespace to go to other things because they didn't really have it. Squarespace has recently added memberships. They've recently added courses. And so if you just want a simple like e-commerce type setup and, unlisted videos, it really might be Squarespace. YouTube was in the because they were losing so many course creators, and at one point they used to have a situation where certain types of private or unlisted videos would disappear after X amount of months. But I think most of that has gone away now because they don't care about the server time anymore. Because they know that once they got you on platform, even if it is based on the course, you're more likely to stay on platform. So, yeah. It's still kind of messy. That's a difficult one. But honestly, I think in the beginning, you should probably just do what Keely said. Take the website you already own and put it somewhere. Kajabi, again, it's dope, but it's a lot. And unless you're willing to pay the like $250 a month version, you're still leaving a lot of stuff on the table. So one advantage of using just Shopify, like Keely said, and a website that's your own, is that through Shopify, you can actually put it on the shelf in YouTube. So there's that. I'm about to rethink all of this stuff again myself. So we're in there. Yep. So Keely says, let me redo this. Keely says, I left so much money on the table wanting to edit the out of my workshops, module this and unit that and quiz all the things, and nah, fam, you're right. Like, it's really the stuff that they got you believing that you need to put into your course, not really a thing. Because you know where I get some of my best courses? Right here. Like, some of my best learning comes from right here, chillaxing on the platform, doing the damn thing. And it doesn't require all of the other weirdness that's going on. So, yeah, I'm gonna say hashtag Keely was right again. Don't tell her I said that. She is defensive. That wasn't the right what I was trying to say. My brain is done today, fams. I'm done. Let me quit while I'm ahead. Number one rule of digging holes is stop digging. I'm out like shout. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Yes, Rebecca and I are going to be here. I'm going to go make a thumbnail and post that sucker up soon. We are going to be talking opens on Tuesday, so please come through and check us out. And if you can't find this on replay, it's because I got copyright strike from doing what we did. Keely, thanks for the idea today of asking that question about what I thought about the other apps, and give me a chance to remind myself why I use Epidemic Sound and Artlist. And yeah, thank you guys. So remember, the wrap is check out Epidemic Sounds right here at the top link. On this next link right here is my Artlist link, and this link over here on the opposite side. On the opposite side That's Keely's audio link, which allows you to pay one time and just be good if you don't want to pay these kind of monthly fees. And that is boom. There is true. Listen, Matthew, listen, let's come in. Let's come in. Before we close this out, I am so happy that Matthew asked this question. I'm about to get up and do a dance. It's going to require a drink of water. Matt, I'm going to need a thumbs up to tell me that you're listening because I'm going to dig in deep on this one real quick. Okay. Nope, this requires 2 sips of water. Okay. Listen carefully. I believe this to the bottom of my core. The easiest way to stifle your production, the easiest way to stifle your growth is to let in any semblance of scarcity mentality. I mean, if you had an eyedropper, this is legit eyedropper. These are eye drops. If I was going to compare this to this, right? If you let in this much scarcity mentality, it ruins 75 million of these full to the rim. This much scarcity mentality jacks the entire ocean of your brain. You might not even realize this is scarcity mentality. Why? Because everybody else does it. You are not concerned if anybody shares your link. Because all of us who at one time got Photoshop from Nate eventually bought Photoshop. I learned this so early on in my career when I was working at Barnes & Noble. A lot of people used to say, don't you guys care that people just come in and read all the books and like don't buy the books? There's people that come in every day and just sit down and read like books and books, but they never buy anything. And the owner was like, yeah, that doesn't last for long. They do that because they don't have any other choice. But the minute they have an opportunity to do the right thing, they'll do the right thing. So, I don't know what you're teaching, Matthew, but somebody that needs to hear what you're going to share in your course doesn't have the means to get access to it, but they need to hear it in order to feed their family. So you're doing the insert your favorite deity's work. So if Michelle takes your course and Michelle shares it with Keely, but then Keely does good for herself, the normal human being will find a way to get back to you what was taken from you. Because that's in our nature. Regardless of what all of the scary people tell you, doing the right thing is actually in our nature. So at some point, you might have been the person working in the restaurant that was like stealing extra food for yourself at night when you was in high school working at the restaurant. But as a grown-up, you have bought a homeless person dinner or lunch or something. Because when you get to the position where you can not steal it, boom. And Michelle just said what I was fitting to say. One of the most common tips from the top dogs is give it all away, sell the implementation. Give it all away, sell the community. I don't tell you nothing. I don't put nothing in the course that I don't say out here in public. But access to my personal time, access to the community with other folks like yourself, that's what it costs you. I don't mind telling you everything that's in my melon for absolutely free. I just don't. Because I don't have a scarcity mentality. I am not scared that someone else is going to take anything from me anymore. Growing up black in the U.S., I used to have that fear. And I watch all of the people with that fear still struggling. But as soon as you can get rid of the scarcity mentality in the least bit, you're willing to get it. It comes back to you bigger, because that's how some course instructors go viral. And for every, not you for real, Keely, don't at me. For every Keely that has to borrow the course from Michelle, there is an Aubrey who, no matter what, because Jesus will never do that, and she'll have to pay for it. Then check this out. Some people will be like, this is so good. I need like 6 other people to know this. I'm going to buy it for them. So it all washes out. So for 1 second, I know it seems scary, but just take this right here, F that. It landed in a glass. I don't know how I did that. It actually landed in a glass. You know, see, when you on, fam. Yeah, I would say, please wash that from the melon. It really crushes your ability to sleep at night, worrying about somebody taking something from you. Like, I just don't. Like, even right now when the crime waves are high, my family's like, you going to leave that in the car? What if somebody takes it? That means they need it more than I do. I can buy another one. Like, I refuse to ever go back into that, because I watch my family members struggle really hard with that. And it takes over their entire lives. Scarcity mentality takes over their entire lives. And I love my sisters to death, but they always scared somebody finna take something from them, because I used to steal their ice cream. Yeah, like, I agree. There you go. $1 ebook. Like, it's been proven so many times by some of the best people in the game. I'll give you one. I'll give you one right now. Who has ever seen this before? Buy a computer and get a free printer. Long after that computer is gone, that printer is still in people's house, and they still buying freaking $50 inks that cost like 45 cents to make. Right? Who've ever seen this one? Buy this razor blade handle for $1. And for $9 a month, we'll send you 4 razors. And say what's up to Pawpaw. Right? The business model, right? You can give it away. Once Dollar Shave Club and Harry's and the above came in the game, they jacked Gillette. So much so that Gillette tried to buy them, because Gillette was operating off the crooked mentality, and DSC came and sold it. John Legere, T-Mobile, did it. We're going to make it $40 for the phone. Everybody charging you all this for the phone is lying. And then after John did it, Deadpool came in and was like, nah, man, we're going to charge you $15 for the phone on the same exact system. After John already told you everybody else was effing you, then Deadpool came in and said that John Legere was just a tipping you, and I'm going to just treat you right. And now everybody's on the Mint Mobile game. So much so that he could buy a soccer team, which I'm going to go watch in San Diego. Go Wrexham. Yeah, I hope that makes sense to somebody. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I hope somebody heard that, because this is a really jacked up analogy. I'm going to go ahead and admit it right now. If you have sensitive ears, you can go ahead and leave. I don't know about you. Scarcity mentality is like dog urine. No matter how much water is in here, one drop of dog urine and I ain't drinking that shit. That's scarcity mentality. It messes up the entire thing. So I don't know how you get rid of it. See a doctor. I'm a doctor. Just don't let it seep into your head. It will literally crush the way you do business because you'll always be afraid of someone taking something from you. Our good friend Limwell told me a story once, and I thought it was a very good story. The tree is not afraid to give away the fruit because when the tree gives away the fruit, I'm messing this up, but when the tree gives away the fruit, the birds, the animals, and the humans eat the fruit. They take it away from the location where that tree stands, and then they poop and generates a whole new tree in a whole new place. And the cycle continues. I didn't say it as good as Limwell, but I think you got it. Hashtag givers gain. I'm done. I love you guys. Class, I'll see you in an hour, in 15 minutes. Don't forget Tuesday. And you got like 3 more days to try to win this here mic. 3 days to sign up. If you sign up, you get a chance to win this mic. All right. Peace out.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City